Hey there, and thanks for tuning in. Shirley Nilsson with Sunrise Realty Group here with the Clackamas County Market Update and the Seller Tip of the Month. First, let's go over the market update for all of Clackamas County. There are currently 852 active listings, 862 properties in pending status, and 400 properties sold in the past 30 days. The average sold price was $438,000, and the median price range sold was $359,000. If you want the details on a particular area, just let me know and I can narrow that down for you. This month's seller tip is on should you buy or sell first. This is a big question out there right now, and there isn't a straight answer for everyone. It depends on individual situations, but for most people moving up or downsizing that need the funds from their current home, it's usually best to sell first. Most people start shopping for their next home first and are hesitant to sell their home until they've found a suitable replacement, which is understandable. But the security of knowing exactly where you're going and when could cost you a lot in the long run. Let's consider these two scenarios. Let's say you find the perfect home and you want to make an offer before it's gone. You have to make an offer contingent or subject to selling your home because you can't buy without selling. Keep in mind your current home isn't even on the market yet. This makes a weak offer and is not appealing from the seller's point of view. So you need to make an offer good enough for the seller to consider. If there are no competing offers, you might have a shot making a full price offer, and if you plan to ask the seller for help with closing costs, that just went out the window unless you offer over full price to make up the difference. In this situation, you basically have no negotiating power and need to make your offer as strong and sweet as possible to the seller. Let's be conservative and say this scenario costs you $5,000 in either price and/or closing cost assistance. So even though the seller has accepted your offer, it's a contingency, so the home is still being marketed and shown to other buyers. The seller will most likely apply a 72-hour clause as a condition of accepting your offer. This means if another offer does come in, you will be put on notice that you have only 72 hours to remove the contingency. Knowing this, you price your home to sell quickly. You need to price it very competitively to attract a buyer fast. So between pricing your home at the low end of competition and being very willing to negotiate with the buyer, you take another $5,000 or more hit. So you've paid $5,000 more for your new home, and you've taken a $5,000 less offer for your current home. You've lost $10,000 in negotiating power, but you have the security in knowing where you're going and when. That's the buying first scenario. Now let's consider the selling first scenario. You decide to move and list your home at the recommended market value with negotiable possession up front to possibly buy you a little time. Not being under pressure and in a good negotiating position, you accept an offer and are happy with the price and terms. Now you know when you need to be out of your current home, how much equity you have to work with, and that you're in a good negotiating position to make a strong, clean offer on your new home. But what if you don't find a home quick enough? We're probably talking about 30 days at most. Do you have friends or family you can stay with for a couple weeks? Worst scenario, put things in storage and stay in a hotel or motel for a month. You'll still have a large share of that $10,000 in your pocket. It's hard for most people to think this way, but it can make a huge difference in the long run. Well, that's it for now. Check below for different ways I can help you now. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.